Hi everyone, Dion from the Stitchers Muse here doing our Facebook Live sale Friday, August 21st, 2020. Welcome to everybody. I'm sorry I'm running a little bit behind today, but I'm here. It's a great day. It is pouring rain outside, but the sun is peeking through here and there, and it's still warm, so it still feels like summer. So I'd like to say hello to everyone and tell you a little bit about how this works. If there's anything that you see today that you're interested in, you can just note it in the comments that you're interested, and we will contact you with regards to payment and mailing or whatever we need to do for you. You can also email us or telephone us, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Hi everybody. So today we are featuring notions. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. There's some really cool stuff here. There's pretty stuff, and there is cool stuff, and there's useful stuff, and everything in between. So I'm going to start off today with pretty. Hi Josie. Hi Sally. So here, this is an absolutely gorgeous, this is Mother of Pearl. It is a thread winder. And I have two of them available at the moment. One of them is the beautifully peach colored one. I'll show you the back as well. And the other one is a little bit more just the beautiful ivory, the Mother of Pearl. You can see the shine on that, absolutely gorgeous. So the way that this works is that you wind your thread between all the different ones, and you can wind it in a pattern. There's lots of different ways that you can use these. They will hold your thread for you. If your thread comes on a skein and you need to wind it up, these are a gorgeous way of both displaying and using your threads. And they are $11.25 each. So those are Mother of Pearl thread winders. And next up, we have a really cute little owl thread palette. You can put all of your threads on here. In the color of whatever project you're working on, and the little saying on it says, "Owl, keep an eye on your thread." So really cute. These are handmade down in the United States by a colony, and they are $18.95. Today I am putting it on for $15.95. So that's the Owl thread palette. Next up, we just got these in, so the good news for you is that I haven't adjusted the prices yet. So for today, if you want any of some of these items that have just come in, they will be at the old price. Hi Marg. Yes, it is sunny in Nanaimo. It's just peeking through, but those clouds look vicious out there. This is floss away bags, and what these are, they are little bags for holding your floss, so you don't have to wind it on a winder if you want. They you can write, there's a place where you can write the number on there, and this particular set comes with a little ring so that you can actually put all of your colors in order in a ring. Lots of people use these. They are really, really neat. And the 36 pack with the ring is on for $7.95. And the pack of 100 with no ring is on for $13.25. And we have a couple of fun things here. These are kind of interesting. I hadn't heard of these before. Those of you who do canvas work or work with rayon threads or any of the ribbon type of threads, the way that they're wound on, they tend to be kind of kinky. These are thread straighteners. So what you do is, and I was taught this by Carolyn Mitchell during one of our first retreats, is that you wind the thread around your fingers and you give it a good hard jerk to get the kinks out of it. Well, these protect your fingers, because guess what? When you do that jerk, you cut your fingers with some of those threads. So this is kind of a cushiony, rubbery, I can't think of the right word, I'm sorry, but you wind your thread around there, and then you hold on to the acrylic parts there, and again, you give it that good jerk, and you save your threads. And these are $9.95 each. Today, I'm going to offer them to you for $7.95. And we have a really cute little thing. This came in kind of a miscellaneous bag a while ago. It's kind of a cute name. It's called the Stripper. And what this is it's actually a unit there with a bit of Velcro on it and a little dish that goes with it. And the idea is that you dip the thimble with the pad on it into the dish with a little bit of water in it. and then you can run your threads through there. So it kind of acts like a sponge. Anyway, I only have one of these. I just love the picture on the front. I think it's so cute. And they are, it is regular $5.95. I'm gonna sell it today for $3.95. Can't beat that price. And next up we have needle storage tubes. These are really cool because as you twist them, they spin up the needle. And what I really like about these is there's 3 different colors, so you can put tapestry, milliners, and crewel needles in different ones, or whatever you want. And it comes with all the little labels that you can actually stick on the side. If I remember correctly, you can actually put several different needles in each tube, like different sizes, and there's a separate little column for each one of them, but I haven't taken it apart, so I won't guarantee that. They are $11.95 for the package of 3. And next up, we have a really fun thing. I don't know about you, but I have a box of needles, and who knows what those needles are. These are needle ID cards. They're put out by Access Commodities. And the way that they work is you lay your needle on top, and depending on the eye size and the length of the needle and the thickness of the needle, you can tell what needle that is that you have in your stash. And they come from everything from betweens, milliners, chenille needles, sharps, tapestry, and crewel needles, and they all have the different descriptions and whatnot on the back as well. So that's a package of needle ID cards, and they are $14.50 regular price. And then we have some interesting little tools as well. This is called a corner gauge, and for those of you who do cross stitching, sometimes when you have a full coverage design, you want to actually start in the corner of the design rather than in the middle like you would with a design that has unstitched areas. This is a really great way of seeing where exactly you should start your stitching, because they are 3 inches square. But if you only want to do 2 inches, there's a place there, or 1 inch and there's a place there. So you lay this in the corner of your fabric, and it tells you where your starting stitch should be, depending on whether you start top left, bottom right, whatever you want to do. So these have our logo on them, and our website, and our telephone number. They are $9.95 each. And to go along with that, I also have 2 from the wood company that I talked about earlier. So this one says, "Tea and stitches keep me sane," and it does have the 2 holes there for the 1 inch and the 2 inch. And this is "Coffee and stitching keep me sane." I don't know about you, but I cannot do without my coffee in the morning. So, and those are regular $18.95. I'm going to put them on today for $15.95 each. Tea and stitches and coffee and stitches. And next up, to help with your needles. Now again, if you do canvas work, or if you do some other kinds of stitching where you have a really hard time getting your needle through your fabric, through your previous stitching, or sometimes when you're finishing your threads on the back and you just can't seem to quite grip the needle, these are needle grabbers, and they're made out of rubber. And basically you just wrap that around the needle and it gives you extra grip. And I have found it amazing how much easier it can be to pull your needle through really, really thick parts when using these. And they're just $2.25 for a package, and there's 2 in each package. So those are needle grabbers. And along the same line, we have these plastic finger protectors. Now you may think, what the heck would I need that for? Well, I was doing some knitting where I needed to really tighten my gauge, and I found I was actually getting a groove in the side of my finger because I was so tight with my needles. So these saved my fingers. You can adjust it to anywhere that you want on there. They can also act as a thimble for pushing your threads, your needles through as well. I really like these, and they are just... they're regular $3.50. I'm putting them on for $2.95 each. And they are fully adjustable at the back here. They just slip right onto your finger. And they're available in the blue and in the gray. And next up we have hemostats. So what are hemostats? Well, they are used by surgeons to tie off blood vessels so that you don't spurt blood all over the place during surgery. I mean, who would want that, right? But they also work really well as a needle grabber. So we have two different styles. In this style has a smooth gripper there, and the other one that we have has kind of a rough area on there. So again, these can be great if you just need to pull that needle through your stitching. And they are $7.50 each. And I think I just have those on. No, I have them on for $5.95 at the moment. So good deal on those as well. And we have some really neat reverse action tweezers. Now, I had these on in our 12 Days of Christmas sale last December, and they sold like hotcakes. So the way that they work is you squeeze them, and as you squeeze them, the tops come apart. So as soon as you let them go, they grip back on themselves. So you don't have to hold on to the tweezers. You just grip the thread, and then you can use just gentle pressure to pull out your threads. Really, really great for when you're pulling out your Hardanger threads or other drawn threads type of projects. So those are reverse action tweezers, and they are on for, I believe, $14.50. Nope, they're $8.50. So really good price on those as well. And we're going to move on into some scissors. These are our famous cotton candy scissors. I love these. I think I have 6 pairs at home. I have one for almost every project I'm working on. They come with a tip guard, so they can be in your purse and they're not going to stab anybody when you're rooting around in the bottom. They come, at the moment, we have them available in the lavender and in the pink, and they are $14.50 each. Super sharp tips, really great for Hardanger and other pulled thread work or drawn thread work as well. And we have these absolutely gorgeous Sullivan's vintage scissors. They're a little longer than most scissors, but they're absolutely gorgeous. I just love the handle design on that. And they are $19.95. And I've got them on today for $16.95. And pawing through my little basket here. The next thing we have up is a magnifying unit that is really portable and really easy to carry with you everywhere you go, though you do need to be wearing glasses to use them. Still, I have used them over top of my reading glasses when I just need that extra little bit because I can't quite see well enough. These are called Magna Clips, and they work like the old-fashioned sunglasses that you used to put over top. So when you squeeze it there, the little joint pops out and you can just slide it down over top of your glasses, and oh boy, do they work great. We just got a shipment of these in. They come with the little protective sheath that you can slip them into. They come in different strengths, everything from 1 up to 4 times in half increments, and they are $26.95 each. And next up, we have Bohin threaders. I can't think straight, I'm sorry. And these are great. Bohin is our favorite brand of needles. Now, I haven't tried these, so I don't know how good these are, but because they're Bohin is such a good brand, I have to believe that they are a better quality than the dollar store variety that you get. This particular one is bright red, so you're not going to lose it in your sewing box, and it has a little cutting unit on the edge as well. So if you just need to nip that thread, these would be great for travel as well, because nobody can say anything about carrying scissors. I know most of us are not traveling, but in case you have to travel, these are a really great thing to take along. And they are $7.50 for the 2. And the other one is kind of the standard one that we all see in the dollar store, but again, they are the Bohin brand, so I have to imagine that they're better. I'm really anxious to test these out. We just got them in not that long ago, so I haven't had a chance to yet. They're $3.25 for the package of 3. And we have Tacky Bob. We only have one left, this particular one. They come in a variety of different covers, and we never know what we're going to get until we open the box. What's great about these is it's like a CD case. When you open it up, there's sticky pads on the top and the bottom, and there's also a magnet that runs across the top. So this is a really great place to store your beads temporarily when you're working with them, because the beads spread out over the sticky bit, and they don't roll away when you're trying to capture them with your needle. So that's Tacky Ball, and it's $14.25. We're going over to the other side of the basket now. We're moving on into a little bit of tatting. These are Lisbeth thread holders, and you may wonder, like, what's so great about them? Well, first of all, they bobble around in there. I don't know if you can see it there, but there's a peg in the center that holds the ball so that it doesn't get wound up. It has 2 holes in the top that you can put your thread through when you're tatting. It's really easy to get the thread in there, so if you forget to put the end through, I've had ones where if you forget to put the end through, you're out of luck. But this one, it's really easy to put the thread through whenever you need to, and for your tatting, it just lets it go. These would also be fantastic for pearl cotton as well, because you can just take your thread right out the top and your ball stays behind, stays clean, doesn't roll away from you. These are fantastic. Comes with the 1 ball of size 20 Lisbeth's crochet cotton, and there are different colors available. Can't remember which colors we have in stock at the moment, but each color comes with a different color of Lisbeth thread as well. And they are $14.50. And we just got these back in stock. We haven't had them in for a long time. This is a Morgan hoop, and I had intended to take the package apart to show you how it worked, but I just didn't have time. I really needed to jump online. These are fantastic because they're like a miniature table stand, but it takes seconds to put it together. So inside here are 3 legs that connect between these 2. So you can, I think you can see there how you put it together. And you can use it either with the large ring on the bottom, or you can flip it over and have the large ring on top. They're really nice and stable for putting on a table stand. Great for taking to retreats or meetings and things like that, because it just sits on the table in front of you, and it gives you hands-free stitching so that you can stitch with both your right and your left hand. I know Carol has used this one extensively for doing some of Teresa Lehman's knot work, because you cannot hold a hoop and do a French knot. So this allows you to do those French knots without having to hold onto your hoop. Because I haven't had a chance to adjust the prices, these have just come in as well. They will be going up to $66.25, but I'm going to let them go today for the old price of $60.25 for this size. We also have the next size up, which has this hoop and a larger one. I didn't bring it here to show you. Call us or email us, and I'll be happy to give you the price for that one. And we have a really cool new thing that just came in. This is called Transfer Artist Paper. And although the front may not look terribly inspiring, this is really, really cool, because what you do, it's an 8.5 by 11 sheet. You run it through your inkjet printer and ta-da! It becomes an iron-on transfer. So you can take a photograph. You can take something that your grandchild has drawn. You can take any coloring book type of a drawing and turn it into an iron-on transfer, and then you can embellish it with threads and beads and just have a blast with it. It lends itself just as beautifully to doing something truly classic as it does to doing something that's wild and fun, that's true textile artistry. So Transfer Artist Paper, package of 5 sheets, $29.95. Just got this in hot off the press. Now we're going to move on into a couple of things that Carol has given me to display to you today. So I'm going to be a little bit reading off of her notes. I hope you'll excuse me. She says, new quilting season, new blades. So she mentions that quite often we will change the blades on our regular size rotary cutter, the 45mm one, but do we ever think of changing the blades on our mini cutters? So this is a package of 2 blades. It's a Clover brand, so we know it's going to be good quality. The package of 2, regular price on it is $11.99. She's going to give it to you today for $7.50 for the 2 blades. And these blades will fit any of the mini rotary blades. It doesn't have to be the Clover brand. And there's 2 in the package. And this one is also really fun. If you look at that, it's actually a wavy blade. So when you add this to your rotary cutter, it cuts a wavy line instead of a straight line. How fun is that? So this is a 45 millimeter, the regular price on it $14.99, on today for just $9.99. And she also says new quilting season, new scissors. So she has these gorgeous pink. Who could get better? What could get better than that? Double pair of scissors. She's got both the dressmaker shears and the finer ones. These would make great embroidery scissors as well. And they're regular $31.99, and she's putting them on today for $24.99. So there you go. Oh, and I forgot, almost forgot. It's a good thing I checked beside me. We have hoops. We have 3 different types of hoops. They've been a long time coming. We've been out of them. So we have these ones, which are my current new favorite. They are put out by one of our big distributors back east. What I like about them, if you'll bear with me a moment, is that they have a lump, and the other side has a groove. I don't know how you can see it there. So these are going to grip your fabric super tight. They come in beautiful bright colors. This size is the orange. This is hot pink, and I think I showed you last week the one that's the royal blue is the 10-inch size. Love these, love the feel of the plastic. They're really nice to hold, and they would make a great frame afterwards as well for those of you who like to do embroidery. We have quite a selection of good quality, or I should say inexpensive quality wood hoops in. Our Hardwick Manor hoops are on their way and should be here hopefully within a week or so, depending on what the mail does with them. And we also have a selection now of the Susan Bates Hoopla hoops. And these also have a lip, but the lip is on the top. And I'm not sure how many of you know, but I always kind of put mine in the center and had the fabric coming out this way. You're actually supposed to do it the other way around. So this is the top, and your fabric gets pinched underneath that tight little lip there and inside the outer hoop. And boy, does that ever hold it drum tight. Let me tell you, nothing is going to make that fabric come loose. And we have them available in a variety of bright colors and in a variety of sizes as well. So if there's a particular size you're interested in, email us, call us, message us, do whatever you want to get hold of us, and we will let you know what colors are available in what sizes. Well, whew, that's it for today. So have fun. Think about some of the notions I've shown you today. I'm going to hopefully be doing a hands-on demo in the next little while of the Wafer 2 light transfer box. I tried it a couple of weeks ago for the mini journal that I'm stitching, and I absolutely love it. I'm just having some trouble with figuring out how to set up the camera so I can show you how it works and why I love it so much. Might be expensive, but it's worth every cent. Any questions for me at all today? I'll be happy to answer any questions on anything. Great, so I'll look forward to hearing your comments. If you're watching this after we've gone live, those prices will be in effect for at least until the end of the weekend, so please do email, message, phone, drop into the store. That's even more fun. We're finally starting to get it together in here, but we've had so many shipments come in lately that they're really scattered all over the shop at the moment. But we will be taking some time over the next couple of weeks to get everything organized. I'm hoping to do Facebook Lives every Tuesday and Friday at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If there are times outside of that suit you, please do let us know. We do have a mini poll on our Facebook page where you can actually give input as to the time and day that work best for you. Please, please, please like, comment, or share these videos. It helps to spread the word, and I just love seeing and hearing from all of you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye.